You believe that he was killed by the state of Michigan?
He was force-fed, choked to death.
But was the intent to kill him?
Yes.
Why would they want him dead?
That's a very good question. Still haunts me today. It's just, he required 3 staff to be with him 24 hours a day. And it was just too much. It was just too much on him. And he just got up, went to get something to eat, he wouldn't let him eat, and he just force-fed him. And he choked to death. He was in that group home for 1 year when that happened.
So you believe they killed him on purpose?
Yes, I do.
And they did it because he was too high maintenance?
High maintenance.
You said he had to have 3 staff members?
He had to have 3 staff with him 24 hours a day. He had 3 choke risks on him in the central file. He had an aspiration choke risk, a psychological, and of course, a physical choke risk. And they removed all those choke risks from central file. Then they force-fed him and he died. Very tragic thing.
And what do you think happened?
I believe that there was neglect in the group home itself among the workers who were sleeping. I don't believe it was premeditated by the state government. I don't believe that they were communicating to each other in the documents by code. I don't believe any of that.
It's documented that he got up in the middle of the night and got into the fridge and choked on what they presumed to be chicken. And because the staff was sleeping, there was no one to do the Heimlich. That's what the death certificate says, or death
Raw pork chop.
report. It said likely chicken in there. You say pork chop, it says chicken in there.
Coroner's report was chicken.
And they were held accountable for the negligence. There's no question that there was negligence. They were found liable for
Correct.
negligence and that he was not properly supervised at a minimum.
Very minimum, yes.
Yeah, at a minimum, he wasn't properly
They
supervised.
took all blame, they took everything. It
Yeah.
wasn't like a big...
But your theory is that there was a conspiracy to kill him and that there were coded messages throughout the file.
It wasn't a conspiracy. It was a combination of things. He took his medication away to where he couldn't sleep at night. And they had one staff member that would sleep constantly, the whole midnight shift.
There was a post-mortem report, the Office of the Wayne County Medical Examiner. The examination was performed on October 3rd, 2010. They discovered an unresponsive on the floor of a restroom. They ruled that the death was due to choking. Autopsy revealed a piece of meat in the airway completely obstructing it. It was 3 inch by 3 inch. The piece of meat, the matter of death, was ruled accident. You went through and had handwritten notes on the report. You said the external examination said the body was that of a normally nourished white male. You said he was not well nourished. He was only 90 pounds. According to the exam, Bobby's gallbladder was not present. You said we never knew his gallbladder was removed. The report says the appendix was not present. You said we never knew the appendix was removed. At the end of the report, you added additional notes, won't show the name, stated Bobby had a pork chop with macaroni and cheese for dinner and bananas at 12:30 a.m. and at 1:15 at snack times, they did not cook the pork chops. This was a big error in their judgment. Bobby would not eat raw pork chop and raw foods and raw meat. Bobby would not eat inappropriate foods and things. Bobby would not eat red foods and of any kind. He believed red foods were raw foods and spoiled foods. And we took out the names again. So-and-so killed Bobby at 12:30 a.m. or 1:15.